Hi, I'm Laura, and welcome to Heart Driven Tarot, where you receive intuitive answers from the tarot to your questions about life issues and more. Once again, I had a little technical glitch, and I forgot to put on my microphone when I was filming the reading, so I already have the cards laid out. Sorry about that. Normally I like to just do the reading live, but this time, once again, trying to get back in this groove. So again, my apologies. What I thought for this week, since we're heading into the Christmas season, next day or two it's the winter solstice, we're almost at the end of the year. One of my favorite personal rituals is reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And just look at this book. This is the 1938 version of A Christmas Carol. I mean, it was printed in 1938. This particular version is dear to my heart because it came from my grandmother, from her house, and even has a foreword, actually some little, I think it's a foreword by the famous actor Lionel Barrymore, to the memory of Charles Dickens. But my personal ritual every Christmas is reading A Christmas Carol. If I don't get to read all of it in the hard copy, I listen to it on Audible. And I watched the 1951 version starring Alastair Sims as Ebenezer Scrooge. That is just something I do on Christmas Eve. Always brings tears to my eyes. So I thought, since we're heading into Christmas week, December 20th through the 26th, that I would create a tarot spread, a 3-card spread, based on A Christmas Carol. Just as Ebenezer Scrooge encounters the ghost of Christmas past, then the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas future, I thought that I would also do that for you in terms of your outlook for this week and how to make the most of this Christmas season, Christmas week. Even though, it's all in our modern times, it seems stressful. We're running around, relatives and friends and all that. And a lot of people get very stressed. And so we want to minimize that as much as possible. So I did already select the cards, and so I will show them to you. You can see them down here. I mean, this is how I selected them, but I will explain each of the cards. But the first card represents elements of your past, what you need to perhaps reclaim for your past, look back on with nostalgia, and bring it into the current time to make the most of this week and the upcoming year. And I selected the Queen of Wands upright. Of course, wands relate to passion and purpose and that fire energy. It's the fire element in the tarot. And what the Queen of Wands here, as you see, she's seated very erect. She has a calm look. It's just a little bit difficult to tell if she's smiling or not, but she definitely has a calm demeanor. She's holding the sunflower in her left hand, and then a staff, the wand, in her right hand. And she's got this little black cat on her side. And that black cat, and I currently have a black cat, taking care of temporarily my daughter's cat. I always feel that this represents a little bit of her quirkiness, the mischievous element of the Queen of Wands. She's surrounded by lions. She has 2 lions' heads on either side of her throne, and then up here behind her as well. And that, of course, represents the lion's roar. They're the head of the animal kingdom, so it's said. And so they represent a lot of power. And so the Queen, I guess, is advising you, since this is in the position of the ghost of your past, is advising you, look at your past and think about, bring up some memories that in times where you expressed yourself with passion and purpose and exuded a lot of fire energy, and maybe you've just neglected that. And that's something you need to bring back and reclaim in the present to make the most of this season, and also to establish a firm foundation for the new year of 2022. And notice that the Queen of Wands is out in the desert, but she's brought beauty. She's brought a sunflower. She's bringing life to the desert. So just think of a time or times when you were able to do that in however small a way, to your surroundings. Think about that, reclaim it, and bring it to the present moment. Because that's what Ebenezer Scrooge does in A Christmas Carol. The ghost of the past, of Christmas past, forces Ebenezer to look at the times when he really had fun, when he just was carefree as a child, and he really expressed the spirit of Christmas. And so he's advised to bring that into the present. Now, the ghost of Christmas present in today's reading is the Two of Cups. And of course, cups relate to love, sentiments, feelings, emotions, flow, intuition. And we also have here a lion, so it's interesting, we've got a lot of lions in this reading, expressing and exuding that passionate type of energy. And the male is reaching his arm out to the female, and so they're coming together in a partnership of some kind. This can relate or reflect a romantic relationship, or it can reflect a partnership, but the overall feeling is infuse your heart, infuse your positive, loving feelings into a situation or into a partnership, whether with your family, friends, your business, etc. But that's what you're advised to do in this current Christmas week and Christmas season. Look for ways that you can help unify things, bring harmony, bring love, bring lightness, bring your heart into the situation. And if you do so, you will make the most of this Christmas season. And you notice too, I'm just looking at them, they are also on a foundation, a platform. It's almost as if they're on a stage. In fact, I think this is one of the cards in the tarot, there are quite a few, where the figures, the individuals it's almost as if they're acting in a play. They're on a foundation, on a platform, on a stage. So I believe it's saying, set the stage for unifying, bringing harmony into a situation this coming week, to make the most of this Christmas week and to establish a firm foundation for 2022. And then finally, the third card is the Justice card, and the Justice is Major Arcana number 11. So of course it carries extra weight, and it's especially significant. And I feel that this is saying, as the ghost representing the ghost of the future, Christmas future, is that think about ways in which you can base your life on a firm foundation of truth, of balance. You've got the scales, balancing the scales, of justice, of fairness. Is there any area where that's needed, especially strongly in your life? Think about that. That's what the Justice card is saying to me. I mean, everything about this is a very solid foundation. He's got the two columns on either side, which suggests that firmness of intention. And the ghost of your Christmas future is saying, yes, be truthful, be honorable, be just, be balanced in everything that you do to set up a solid foundation, especially for 2022. So in looking at all these cards, I mean, of course, we have two very authoritative figures in the Queen of Wands and then, of course, the Justice. They're just both seated. And then we have, in a way, we've got the female. And, the Justice card, I often think of it as a male, but it could be Lady Justice, though, as well. So it's female as well. But there are two individuals kind of bringing two energies, bookending the reading. And then in the middle is the uniting and the harmony between the male and the female there. So in summary, to make the most of this coming Christmas week, look at your past, times where you just really shone and where you expressed your fire energy, your passion and purpose, and you helped other people and you brought beauty, and bring that back to life. Reclaim it now. Bring it into your present, as Ebenezer Scrooge did. And in the present, deliberately seek out ways to bring harmony, to connect. That's what this is all. To connect with others in a loving, heartfelt way. build a solid foundation of that. And as you think about your immediate future in 2022, focus on being fair-minded, truthful, just, and balanced in everything that you do. Focus on that. I hope this has been helpful for you. I will include a link to some Christmas music for your enjoyment, and of course, recommend A Christmas Carol as always. Until next time, illumine your mind, inspire your life with tarot.